This time on Movie Show Plus. Ben is back, and so is Greg Russell with his first new interviews of 2019.
This child was my best friend, and to have it all unravel.
Tom Santilli will let you know if M. Night Shyamalan's Glass is half empty. And a new Spider movie swings into the trailer park. All that plus a whole lot more coming up on Movie Show Plus.
Everything extraordinary can be explained away, and yet it is true.
My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist. I understand that the three of you think you are superhuman. I am here to discuss the possibility that you are mistaken. Dr. Staple is a woman of incredible compassion who has a deep-seated belief that her way of thinking is an answer to some of the world's problems. I've been given 3 days to treat you by whatever means necessary. The facts you are basing your belief in are wrong.
I suppose I saw her more as a statuesque figure. She's got a lot of sensitivity and empathy for her subjects.
Dr. Ellie Staple specializes in patients that believe they're comic book characters. This is the continuum of belief, of delusions of grandeur that has existed over time because comic books have become this incredible obsession in the world.
It's a very fine line between her clinical manner and her need for order and her ability to become incredibly connected to the person she's talking to. Like classical mythology, these stories are about gods amongst us.
Everything extraordinary can be explained away, and yet it is true.
He's still very calculating. He's still strong in his conviction.
He's changed over the years.
That question of good and evil, what a villain is and what a hero is really powerful.
It's a really interesting way to use the comic book world. What happens when you really have a belief that you have superpowers and that you might be superhuman? And don't we all sort of secretly wish, or maybe even secretly think that we do? Your friends and family members have lost their perspective.
You really dissected him, Doctor. Good for you.
And that's what's hot in Hollywood.
You need to prove you're looking for work.
I've been looking, trust me.
3 signatures by tomorrow, or you can tell it to the judge. Tell me about a time when you worked hard to solve a problem.
This morning, getting up.
We're gonna find you someone you like.
Let me be your arms and your legs.
I love that. All right.
Penthouse.
You need to wait your turn.
Relax, it's not a holdup. Just sign this from police.
How would I sign it?
I don't know. Slowly. Wait, don't your arms work?
They don't.
You can move your mouth.
As can you. I need assistance.
How much does it pay? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. It's my bad, man.
It's funny, of course, but also serious. And it's kind of like you see with both characters, two guys at complete opposite ends, but they both really needed each other to complete their lives.
100%.
Glad that came across. Yeah, it's a love story with two straight men who didn't realize that they needed each other in their lives. And I think that's what we need in our society right now. A story that has an upside, that ends with hope, but it's entertaining, it's heartfelt, and it's real.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's pushing the message of it's okay to open up. It's okay to find trust in an individual and communicate, in a way or form that you may not have known that you were capable of doing. Right. You know, my character had no idea that these emotions and feelings will be pulled out from a complete stranger. Right. That I will get a different view into the world and outlook on life from a guy that I hardly ever knew.
You are not qualified for this position.
Then buckle! Buckle!
Have you ever changed a catheter?
No.
Pinch the head, insert.
I can't feel it.
Oh, well, I can.
You want to feed your soul? Then listen to its queen. Think about what you're trying to do to me.
It's amazing, ain't it?
Through the conversations and through the education that I'm getting throughout the movie, there's a certain level of confidence that I'm gaining. And he's doing the same thing.
And consequently, in the story, we know that you will teach your son those things.
Yes.
That he's going to have a softer outlook on life, a more broad outlook on life.
Right.
And that's great.
I specifically said nothing for my birthday.
I'm sorry you gotta have a surprise party in your huge mansion. Some of us got real problems. I'm fighting to see my son.
And whose fault is it? Is it yours, or is the world out to get you?
Are you mad? You wanna break this big-ass bottle of wine? Yeah! What else you wanna do?
The bull!
What?
Dell made a mess.
So I surrender. Baby. This is the moment I surrender. Even now, let it in. Just relax. I am relaxed. This is me being relaxed.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.
Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
Wandering free, wish I could be part of your world.
Disney's The Little Mermaid is coming home to the Walt Disney Signature Collection on digital, Blu-ray, and 4K.
Being empowered starts with getting informed, looking closer. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. But many of us don't know there are different types of breast cancer with different characteristics. That was me. Learning about the specifics of my diagnosis gave me the confidence to make informed treatment decisions with my doctor. This meant everything to me and my family. So take another look. Ask another question. Learn more at notonetype.org.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
3, 2.
There's a house up there, right on top of the stoop.
Do we really need that trunk?
If you're the police, where are your badges? Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
Now, a romance that has thrilled millions. The marriage of beautiful Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio. And there's no surprise in the fact that it attracted a record crowd to the San Francisco court where the ceremony was performed.
Never tell a soldier that he does not know the cost of war.
Lots of new movies opening this weekend. Let's get to it. Nicole Kidman has been all over the place the past few months, currently starring in 4 movies still in theaters: Boy Erased, Aquaman, The Upside, and now Destroyer. Kidman is nearly unrecognizable, playing an LAPD officer who was deep undercover, way too deep, trying to take down a local gang. Destroyer also stars Toby Kebbell, Sebastian Stan, and Tatiana Maslany, as well as Scoot McNairy and Bradley Whitford. The first thing you'll notice about the movie is the heavy makeup that turns Nicole Kidman into this vulgar monster. It makes you understand the damage that this character has endured, but it really is more of a distraction than anything else. If the character needed to be, shall I say, ugly, then why not cast somebody a little bit less recognizable than Nicole Kidman? But her character is a reflection of the brutally violent, ugly underworld in which she finds herself. The film has a gritty noir feel to it, but the narrative, flashing back and forth in time, is all over the place and nearly as distracting as the makeup. It's directed by Karen Kusama, who recently directed a film called The Invitation. That film, too, took a premise that had promise, but just wasn't focused enough to be effective. Destroyer is a tough watch about shady characters, none of whom have any redeeming qualities. With no one to root for, I'm afraid the point of it all was just lost on me. I give Destroyer a C. Next up is a small indie film called The Standoff at Sparrow Creek. This is another crime movie that deals in shadows, but unlike Destroyer, this one plays out more like a mystery. It stars James Badge Dale and Brian Garrity, members of a local militia who start getting antsy after it's revealed that one of their own was to blame for a mass shooting of a police funeral. It's one of those films where a group of individuals are trapped, this time around in a warehouse, and we know that one of them is the culprit. As the movie unravels, we learn that each of them connect in unsettling ways, and we're led to believe that the killer could be any of them at different times. You can tell that this movie was made on a shoestring budget because the entire thing is just a lot of talking. There's one interrogation scene after another, and it takes the compelling premise and renders it boring. By the time characters start explaining what really is going on, you might not even care anymore. So on the surface, The Standoff at Sparrow Creek might have had the potential to be another Reservoir Dogs, but instead, this one is just a dog. I give The Standoff at Sparrow Creek a C. Of course, the big release of the week is the new M. Night Shyamalan superhero movie Glass. It's the third in a long gestating trilogy that began with his 2000 film Unbreakable and carried into 2016's Split. But here's a twist for you. In honor of the master of the twist ending, I won't be revealing my thoughts on Glass to you just yet. But you can go right now to my page on Rotten Tomatoes to access my full written review of Glass. Is it a worthy successor to Split? Check me out online and find out. For more detailed reviews of these and other movies, please check me out on Rotten Tomatoes. You can go to the site, search the critics list to find Tom Santilli, and you can scroll through all of my recent and not so recent reviews. Another good way to find my stuff is to follow me on Twitter at Tom Santilli, or go to the website movieshowplus.com.
Thank you, Spider-Man. That was so good.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy. You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
What just happened?
Planning a trip?
Mm-hmm. Going to Europe. It's a school trip.
Did you get your passport?
Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please.
Mini toothpaste? Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not right.
I'm messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my film called.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome! You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not? You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble. What are you going to do about it?
You don't want any part of this.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
Jonathan, what have you done?
To dream the impossible dream.
There's no escape for you. The high table wants your life.
To right the unrightable wrong.
Tell me what you want. Passage. I can't help you.
To reach the unreachable star.
Do you expect him to make it out? A $14 million bounty on his head. And everyone in the city wants a piece of it. I say the odds are about even. Doc, 5 seconds.
John Wick, excommunicado in effect in 3,
2,
1.
And away we go.
To follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly
cause. Sophia? We're not going in like the old days. Just a conversation.
Nothing's ever just a conversation with you, John.
The unreachable
seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
Wandering free, wish I could be part of your world.
Disney's The Little Mermaid is coming home to the Walt Disney Signature Collection on digital, Blu-ray, and 4K.
About every 3 minutes in America, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Light the Night brings together survivors and supporters to bring light to the darkness of cancer and to help fund life-saving research. Our goal is a world without blood cancers, and we're lighting the path to cures. The discoveries made in blood cancer research have led to breakthrough treatments for many cancers and other serious diseases. Help defeat the darkness of cancer. Join Light the Night today.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, I see you. Is it you?
Is that Ben?
Did you see? He's gained some weight and he's got the sparkle back in his eyes. He's clearly doing better.
Oh, then why are you hiding everything?
We said we weren't going to do this again, remember?
I agree. And if it weren't Christmas, you get a day. This time tomorrow, you are back in sober living.
Yeah, okay.
You do not leave my sight ever. Because for the next 24 hours, you are mine, all mine. Got it?
I got it. Hey, Burns! I thought you were dead.
Holy fuck! Oh my God! I put my family in danger.
This is on you.
If I don't deal with this, then it could be worse next time.
This is your baby, but your thing is, I love him. I got to take care of him.
Yeah, it's incredible, the different struggles, and I love especially some of the scenes in the beginning where you can see little glimpses into what their relationship used to be all the time. And that is so special and so important so that you understand all the damage and the fractures and how they relate to each other now. But to see those little glimpses, even as things start to get dark, and there's still moments where you see what it probably was like all the time with these two. I think this child was my best friend. And to have it all unravel. Okay, you go in, pay the man, and get right back out.
Lock the door.
Just be calm. I can't be calm.
You need to go home. If you really knew me, you'd be done with me.
I know you.
No.
I know you.
You don't, Mom. You don't know me.
Unlock the door, Ben, right now.
I told you not to believe me, and you didn't listen.
Ben!
And then even like for your character, I mean, he comes back from rehab, and you're thinking, okay, you know, things are, hopefully will be better.
Yeah.
But you found out, like, he had had so much damage with the whole community
Yeah.
that everybody just wanted to, you know, get on him.
Yeah, I think it's the whole, like, in addiction, there's the saying, like, people play, or it's not a saying, but people, places, and things. And going home he's sort of surrounded by people, places, and things that all remind him of his past life, and sort of they're like fired, like these, like all these triggers send him spiraling.
All I need is for you to do me just one more favor.
I'm looking for my son.
I can tell there's something wrong.
You need to come home.
Not without Ben.
I just need you to please find my son.
The
things that I've done to myself and others.
We can't save them, but you'll hate yourself if you don't try.
Just tell me, son, where you want me to bury you.
I'm not going to die. Anyways, here I am, still here. So thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's see if I sink or swim.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel. Next time on Movie Show Plus, we'll let you know if Matthew McConaughey's new thriller is worth seeing, or if it's just all right. And Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy are once again back on the big screen with their long-awaited biopic.
Any and all views and or opinions expressed by me, Tom Santilli, are fully my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of Movie Show Plus, any other critic on the show, or anybody else associated with this program.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.